Good evening, thank you for clicking on this Fun with Pete and Sherry video. I am your host, Mr. Julian, and sorry I have not made a video in a while. I actually was suffering from a stomach ulcer, and I don't actually think, by the way, that it was brought on by whiskey, as it happens. But I did have to stop drinking whiskey until it went away. Oh, hello, who's that? Oh, yes. He's out of practice, but my co-host Tipsy will be making his way over here, I don't doubt. As you can see, I'm going to be reviewing this whiskey today, and yes, I will be giving it a rating. I'm going to be doing that from now on for the Irish whiskeys I review. I've had enough of them now that I think I can do that without feeling like too much of a fool. This is Teeling whiskey. It's a small batch blend. It is made by the Teeling Whiskey Company, which is starting a distillery in Dublin. However, as you know, that they're just starting their distillery in Dublin, this whiskey did not come from the distillery in Dublin. This whiskey was made at the Cooley Distillery because the Teeling family were the proprietors of that distillery before that distillery was bought by Beam, before Beam was bought by Suntory. So it gets pretty complicated, but anyway, you don't necessarily care about finance, you care about whiskey. And what we have here is unlike most Irish whiskies, it's 46% alcohol. At least it's served that way. It's bottled like that for the United States. I'm not sure if the rest of the world gets it like that. There are occasions where the rest of the world actually gets their whiskey a little weaker than we do here in the United States. And this is non-chill filtered. It is also finished in rum casks. And I've never reviewed a Scotch finished in rum casks because it didn't... This rum-finished scotches I've had never really impressed me that much. It is hot in Virginia. But this one, well, let's find out, shall we? The predominant notes here are very similar from what you would get from say Jameson's. A little sugar and grain. Spread that out a bit. Sugar coming through. Maybe that sugar cane from the rum. Hints of mint in the background as well. And final test. Ooh, very rich, big, nice mouth feel. Really, there's a lot here that is reminiscent of what's good in a great many Irish whiskies. If you're a fan of Jameson's, if you're a fan of particularly the 18-year-old, this has a touch of that honeysuckle flavor. Also a little touch of the grainier taste of a redbreast. And you can certainly taste the rum finish, but it doesn't dominate it because it blends so perfectly with the tastes coming from the Irish whiskey. This is, I will say, in my mind, even though it comes out at this late date, this to me is like absolutely very good benchmark Irish whiskey. And I would say more so than lower shelf Jameson, which is not nearly this well developed or smooth or complex. Actually, this has bits of little hints of tropical fruit actually come in the finish, which I don't get in Jameson. So when the Teelings sold Cooley, they did well to leave with some whiskey in their packs, because this is good stuff, and I think they're setting a good foundation for a new distillery. I'm starting to see this crop up all over the place, so don't be too surprised if Teeling takes the place of some of the major Irish whiskies in the future. And I'm going to give this an 8.5. Thank you very much.